What's up? I'm Corn Dog Disc Golf. Today I've got a new disc, the Birdie Disc Golf Supply Reach. The numbers on it are 12.5, -1.3. It's similar to a Destroyer that also has 12.5, -1.3. So anytime I throw a Destroyer, I'm going to throw a Reach as well. We're going to see how they fly. It's nice, solid color red. I love red Destroyers. This is a white Star Destroyer 171. This is a 169 red. I also like to throw a Firebird on this hole. This is a Speed 9 Champion Team Stamp. It's a really nice flyer. So I'm going to throw this one first. That is pin high, a little short. This Destroyer might make it, but I don't want it to flip. Too high, flipping, and it caught that tree. That was going to be right underneath the basket. Now let's throw the Reach. I'll try to throw this a little lower. Looks like the Reach wins. So really, I threw 3 off 1, but normally it'd be 2 off 1 because I'm doing a disc review. Really got to keep my nose angle right here. Wanted to fly up. That's a par. Raised baskets suck. All right, this next one is a bomber way to the right. Past that pole, past this tree, past the pole. You probably can't even see the pole. Those trees to the right, another 100. Tailwind. I'm going to throw the Destroyer in the Reach. Didn't quite get that over enough. I don't like that. I'm going to try to get it to flex. And it wanted to die. That's sitting a lot better. All right, low ceiling. I think I threw it about 380 feet, but I'm going to throw a K1 soft bird. Roadrunner. Try to roll it. Turn. Beat the trees. All right, that beat the trees, but I'm still looking, I don't know, 100 feet, 150, 120 feet, and the wind just sucks. So this round's gonna be really painful. I'm gonna do a lot of laying up. It's a crosswind, so I'm trying to throw this flat. Ooh, I almost made it. Kind of a weird hole here. I'm gonna go with like a straddle. All right, this one is far to the basketball hoop, way out there, way out there. So what I like to do is throw out and around that pole. Okay, this is a reach hole, destroyer hole. I'm going to try to throw out and around that pole. It's a tailwind, so it should be stable. I'm going to put it on flex because I think it's going to stable back. And I'm going to try to get out past this big tree in the middle. That was a good one. Let's try the same with the reach. Oh, that just laser beamed. It's going to beat that last tree, but the destroyer, I early released that reach on that one. I'm going to try to jump putt for birdie. Nothing. All right, looking about a 15-foot comebacker. This is the Birdie Disc Golf Supply Marvel. This next one's a dogleg left 335. I'm going to throw a T-Bird. I have a Champion T-Bird. Looks like I'm sitting in the circle. Gave it a little air. All right, so I got about a, let's count it off. About a 30-footer with a tailwind. I'm gonna try to put this flat on the pole. Like I overcooked it a bit. All right, this next one says it's about 300 feet straight past that little dark guardian tree. There's two big guardian trees on the right. I'm going to throw a Cax Z on a hyzer, flat hyzer. I'm going to try to get it to stretch forward. It's going that way. The basket is not far. I'm going to throw a little berg at it. It's right there. Managed to stay in bounds. Thank you, Berg. I'm going to do a little bit of Minnesota slide. Birdie. Almost yanked that. All right, this next one is about 340. I'm going to throw another T-Bird on it. I'm trying to release it flat because we kind of got a crosswind going that way. See, going right at the basket. I think I'm about 25, 30 feet, 40 feet short, but right in the fairway. So I'm outside the circle. Kind of a sketchy bid with the wind. Just a crosswind. It's gonna, if I release it flat, it's gonna die. If I release it on hyzer, it's gonna die. If I release it flat, it's gonna turn over. Let's try to go just a nice straight bid. And it died.
The wind is ripping. I'm throwing a Firebird. My microphone was getting beat up by the wind.
The wind's just taking it, sailing it,
and the wind
still cutting
stalls
left.
It out. Pretty pathetic.
That was pretty fucking. I'm trying to. Looks like now the wind dies because this place is just like that. Try to put this on a jump putt. Oh. Almost. All right, that was a little healthy bid here. Can't make a comebacker. Shouldn't be playing this game. Crosswind. Actually, it's a four wind or whatever, headwind, whatever you want to call it. Hole number 10. I'd say 6, 7, 8, 9 are all birdieable. I didn't get a birdie. That's 5. I think they play as a par 4, so maybe I did, but I play just threes everything here. That's how I'm used to playing. I think on UDisc they got it as a par 4, but I don't really do UDisc when I'm filming. But I'm going to play it. We'll just count my score up and we'll see what the UDisc is saying at the end. And we'll see where I'm at. I think I'm at par right now. So I'm going to throw the birdie reach and the destroyer on this one side by side. So we got a bit of headwind, so might flip. Actually, a little bit of a crosswind. Try to throw it on a hyzer here. Flat hyzer. It's about pin high, but didn't want to, you know. Let's try the reach. Same thing, flat hyzer. That was a little more stable, but I think I'm about 50 out, 40 out. I'm going to pick up this destroyer. I love this thing, but this is a little closer. I'm going to jump putt. Okay. It's going that way. I want to try to keep it nose down and throw it up. All right, about a 15-footer. Wind wanted to get it, but it's okay. Wind can have it. Put it on the pole. This one says 335 to the pin. I'm going to throw, it's a tailwind, so I'm going to throw an orc. Halo Star orc. Got about a 23-footer. Minnesota slide for Birdie. Okay, straight on the pole. Tailwind. I don't know, I'm guessing 40 miles per hour. Absolutely ridiculous. 30, at least 30, 35. I'm going to throw a champion Firebird. I'm going to throw it on a flex. I got to miss this first tree to the right, but it is a dog leg right. That'll work. Another headwind. I'm going to throw a zone. I don't know how I'm going to approach this with such a headwind. It kind of sucks because I can't really drop it in. I think I'm going to throw a forehand. I'm going to throw the Cax retooled. I'm going to try to put it on a Anheuser line. The wind is off and on. Vegas and Nevada in general is like the 6th windiest state, so I'm used to it by now. I just do a lot of pitching up. When it's calm, it's great, but see, it's picking up right now, so I'm going to try to put it in between these two Mando trees. Mando tree on the left, Mando tree on the right. You can't really see it because of this front tree, but I'm going to try to just put it in that gap of trees over there to the right of them. Straight headwind. Again, always. That's perfectly fine. I'm looking at the basket for about 50 feet. If it had been about 3 feet higher, I'd be parked. All right, it looks like I'm more like 70 feet, and it's got a ceiling to the right and a wind going this way. Your guess is as good as mine. I'm just going to try to put it on the pole. And I'm going to try to come out around. Nice little spin shot. Is deep to the right. I'm going to throw the destroyer on just a flex line. I beat that tree. Still another 100 to the right. I'm going to throw the reach now. Same line. That one was more stable, for sure. That destroyer I got at Goodwill. This is pretty good for this one. It's right there in between those two trees. That was a bird. This one says about 395 to the right. I think it's actually more closer to the 360. Got a little stable, kick that tree. Just put it underneath the basket on flex. That was a bird. And I hate disc golf. We're going to call it a day. Next time, corn dog.
I decided to call the round short. This is the wind howling. America +1. Could be worse.